The absence. Look around the world today. From frozen tundra to tropical forests, from deserts to megacities, there is only one kind of human walking the earth. This feels normal. It feels inevitable. But for most of our evolutionary past, this was not reality. There was a time when being human did not mean being us. The planet once held many kinds of humans, thinking, feeling, tool-making beings who spoke, planned, and survived in ways strikingly familiar. And then, one by one, they were gone. This film is not about monsters or myths. It is about absence, about the humans who are no longer here and the species that replaced them. 200,000 years ago, Earth was shared. Not shared by nations or cultures, but by species. Neanderthals occupied Europe and Western Asia. Denisovans lived across vast regions of the East. Homo erectus persisted in parts of Southeast Asia. Others, smaller, lesser-known human species, survived in isolation. They made tools. They buried their dead. They adapted to brutal climates. These were not primitive experiments. They were successful humans. And for a long time, they endured. But evolution does not reward longevity. It rewards dominance. Homo sapiens arrived late. When our species emerged in Africa, the world was already occupied. We were not the strongest humans. We were not the most cold adapted. We were not the most physically resilient. But we were different in a subtle, dangerous way. Our survival strategy was not individual strength, it was connection. Small groups linked into larger networks. Information traveled farther than any individual could. Mistakes were remembered. Successes were copied. For the first time in human evolution, knowledge outlived the knower. And that changed the balance forever. When humans started moving beyond Africa, they did not discover empty land. They entered territories shaped by other humans over tens of thousands of years. These regions already had hunting routes, seasonal shelters, food strategies refined by survival. To move in was to disrupt. At first, encounters were cautious. Observation replaced aggression. But coexistence has limits. When prey dwindles, when climate shifts, when numbers grow, tolerance collapses. Homo sapiens didn't dominate by muscle. They dominated by efficiency. Their tools were designed for distance. Their weapons could kill without contact. Their strategies reduced risk. They hunted in coordinated waves. They shared food beyond immediate kin. They recovered faster from losses. Other human species survived by endurance. Homo sapiens survived by optimization. And in evolutionary competition, optimization wins. When scientists avoided a difficult question, did humans kill other humans? The answer, increasingly, appears to be yes. Archaeological sites show injuries that are not accidental. Remains bear marks that mirror hunting practices. Some bones tell stories of consumption, not ritual, but survival. Violence was not constant, but it did not need to be. Even occasional conflict, combined with displacement and starvation, was enough. Extinction does not require hatred, it requires pressure. Not every human species vanished through violence. Some disappeared more quietly, through interbreeding, through absorption, through gradual loss of numbers until identity itself dissolved. Neanderthals did not all die in battle. Denisovans did not vanish overnight. They faded, gene by gene, generation by generation, until they no longer existed as a people. Their biology survives in fragments, their cultures do not. By 40,000 years ago, the world had changed. Caves once occupied were empty. Migration routes fell silent. Technologies stopped evolving, not because they failed, but because their makers were gone. For the first time in millions of years, Earth held a single human species. There was no celebration, no awareness, only absence and opportunity. With no rivals, Homo sapiens expanded rapidly. Agriculture replaced foraging, cities replaced camps, tools became machines. The traits that eliminated other humans now reshaped the planet itself. Adaptability, coordination, relentless expansion. These traits built civilization. They also destabilized ecosystems. The story did not end with other humans. It simply scaled up. We often ask why other human species disappeared, but a better question is this: why did we remain? The answer is not destiny, not morality, not superiority. It is strategy. Homo sapiens became the last humans by being the most flexible, the most coordinated, and when necessary, the most destructive. This is not a story meant to inspire guilt. It is meant to inspire awareness. Because the forces that shaped our past are still with us, and the future will decide whether being the last human standing was a triumph or a warning.